So my boy Marcus Aurelius was on to something, gang. Your boy was on to something, Marcus. Yeah, Aurelius. Okay. I'm starting to think Christ consciousness is just the way you look at life. I'm starting to, because it's like all of the greats in my mind, they just looked at life a certain way. It's not that they were given this and they had this and they did that or didn't do that. It's the way they looked at life. There's so many lenses that you can put on to look at life through, and this could drastically change the experience you have in this world. So it's like one of my favorite, if not my favorite quotes by Marcus Aurelius, and if not my favorite quote of like all time now. My favorite quote of all time changes like every day. It might be my favorite quote for like 2 weeks, like strong, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll squeeze as much juice out of that quote and then I'll hop to another one. But it's everything that happens has been waiting to happen since the beginning of time. And this is why it's my favorite quote, because the work that I'm doing with David Diane Fisher and now Peter Crone is that everyone is a teacher. Everything is a lesson. And it's like, oh, what does that mean? It's like, no. This is it. This is it. It's when this person yells at you and you feel a certain way. Oh, that feeling? Like, I'm starting to believe there's no such thing as new feelings either. They're just stories and narratives and beliefs that you told yourself because you misinterpreted the situation when you were a child, and you're carrying the past into the present, and that's why you're heavy. So you dissolve that to become lighter, right? Within and weight-wise, right? So it's like, oh God. It's like when you just understand, like, okay, like that quote, then everyone and everything becomes a teacher and a lesson and a learning moment for you to learn, for you to evolve, right? It's like we are all fucking Pokemon, right? Oh my God, is it Charmander? Charmander. That's it. I was just talking to a client and I was talking like, when you look at life this way, you become a Pokemon because now everything is a step to evolve. Right? Because there's people who are like, why is life happening this way? It's like, because they think life is coming at them and doing things to them. And it's like, no, that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. So I see why you are fucking miserable, because the way you look at life, it's like, that's starting to be everything to me, is how do I look at things? You know what I'm saying? That angle, cut that angle. Oh, get that right angle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, God, I feel autistic right now. It's like when you take on that shitty angle, that's what you're gonna see and that's what you're gonna perceive. But it's like when you change that angle, because that's another one of my favorite quotes. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So it's like, is perception the most important thing then? Right? Because it's like, if I don't need to change the thing, I just need to change the way I look at the thing, and then the thing that I wanted to change changes. It's like, whoa. It's like, so it's this domino effect. Because that was my whole life, trying to change the thing outside of me. It's like, I'm going to change this, and it made me miserable because I couldn't change it. Right? So it's like, but I changed me, and then the domino effect was that it changed it. And it's just like, wow, that's trippy, man. So yeah, so that's what I'm in the business of, bro. Changing the way you look at things, man. Bro. I'm a perception consultant, yo. But yeah, my boy Marcus Aurelius was on to something, man. All these greats, right? Jesus, Buddha, Marcus Aurelius, Sadhguru, all of these mystics, it's like, it's just the way they look at things, man. Because then they can dissolve the darkness that's within them and then become light. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So if you look at life and you truly believe and grasp this and consume it and digest it and process it and metabolize this that everything that happens has been waiting to happen since the beginning of time. It's almost like that's your curriculum. Like, it's almost like, I don't like to say this, but it's like predetermined, right? For you to learn this lesson so you can evolve and become this thing. And that's a part of it, right? The first step of that is looking at it that way so that you can now, because when you look at it that way, everything that's been happening that you weren't happy that happened, you become happy that it did happen, because now you can go back in time. When you change your perception in the present, you can go back in time and look at everything that you looked at negatively, positively, and you can learn from all that happened in the past, in the present. And it's like, whoa. Anyways,